2 years ago, I was on a trip with my dad, and he told me that he thought we were living in the golden age of travel, where the world has never been as accessible as it is right now, and with just a little money, you can pick up and go anywhere in the world tomorrow morning. And about 6 months later, the coronavirus came about, and we all had to stay home for a while. But I've been thinking about that line ever since. If you could go tomorrow, where would you go? What would you do? And maybe most importantly, who would you go with? This week marked 2 important milestones for me. It's been 6 years since I took a chance and moved my life from Ireland to America. And I was also due to get married this week to my fiancée that I met here, but those plans got interrupted as well. We wanted to get away to celebrate what would have been our wedding day, doing something totally outside of the box, to a place that we have never been before and seeking experiences we have never had. So we went on an adventure. My name is Kenneth and I live in Chicago with my fiancée Ariana. We live in a high-rise condo on the north side of the city and right next to Lake Michigan. We are always looking for an excuse to get out on the water, preferably in something slightly more affordable than what you'll find in the harbours in our neighbourhood. I was initially drawn to the Oru brand for their size and portability. We live in a 2-bedroom apartment, so we need something that is small enough for us to store, and we really wanted to incorporate the Oru Kayaks into our future trips, which would hopefully open up a new world of options when it comes to travel. We chose the inlet and the bay kayaks. The small package of the inlet makes it perfect for beginners, while the bay is more of a performance model and can handle the choppy waters of Lake Michigan. Working together, we can assemble the inlet in 2 minutes and the bay in 5 minutes. We booked a trip to Ketchikan, Alaska. Our new kayaks were central to the planning of this trip, but we had never taken them through an airport. It was really important that we could take these with us, and I did a lot of research into how this might work out. First, we got the Oru packs. These function as really useful backpacks, but are also essential for airline travel. We booked our flights through Delta, and they have a great facility on their website where you can estimate the cost of your baggage up front. They have a specific category for folding kayaks, and although they are technically oversized, they are charged at the exact same rate as a standard check-in suitcase. I was a little apprehensive about how these bags would be treated and how they would come out on the other side. I travel a lot for work and have had bags damaged over the years, but this experience was great. We walked onto the airport ferry in Ketchikan and were on our way. Ketchikan, Alaska is said to be the beginning of the last frontier. It is at the southernmost entrance to Alaska's Inside Passage and is home to some of the richest wildlife, fishing, and jaw-dropping scenery in North America. We wanted to go wild in the wild, so we chartered a seaplane to fly us into Heckman Lake, which is only accessible by plane or a 6-mile hike on the Naha Trail. Our pilot took us to this remote area deep into the Tongass forest, away from cell service, Wi-Fi, electricity, and running water. Here there is a cabin for rent which provides shelter from the elements, the wolves, and the bears. We cooked our food by campfire and spent hours surveying one of the calmest and clearest lakes to be found on that day. The cabin looks out upon the water and the densely covered mountain slopes. The lake is surrounded by the forest, where the fog rests low in the morning and the eagles perch on the branches above. The Oru kayaks are so light and quick to assemble that we were able to get on the water within minutes, and we got to experience the entire lake all to ourselves. While floating on the water, I thought about the fact that yesterday morning we were still in our apartment in Chicago, and within hours we had ventured to a whole new part of the world, off the grid and out of our comfort zone. I am really appreciative of the fact that these type of trips are available to us again, and I hope that we have these opportunities for many years to come. Don't let the adventures pass you by. If you could pick up and go tomorrow, where would you go? What would you do? And maybe most importantly, who would you go with?